for tuning in to Bad Dice. I am Gareth, still here at the ETC. It's day 3, and I have caught up with the masters of chocolate themselves, the Belgian boys. Do you want to say your name and where in Belgium you're from?
I'm Alex. I'm from Bruges.
I'm Stefan, and I am from Verviers.
I'm Geoffrey. I come from Hat.
Awesome. So how are you finding the whole ETC experience at the moment?
Great. How do you call it? If we look at the years before, it's a really good organization. The people are really great. We have a pickup at the airport. The food is okay. So it's really better than the years before now. So.
Do you agree? Good event?
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, the organization is well. The room is fresh this year. That was one of the main concerns for myself, with the 38 degrees heating outside the room. So, perfect.
Now, we're really lucky to have you because you didn't want to get filmed and be interviewed because you got a bit of a headache. Is that because of the stress of battle and war?
Well, that's mostly because of the noise. We are. This is a big event. There are like 500, 600 people. That's awesome. Huge. But it means a lot of people chatting, and at the end, after 3 days, especially, you get quite some headache. So you need a bit of rest and be ready for the next game.
Are you ready for the next game? Are you prepared?
I'm always ready for the game. So yeah, I'm ready for the next game and the last game of the 3 days. Yeah, I think we'll have a win. We can't stay without win. So I think it will be our game, this one.
So you haven't won any games whatsoever yet?
No.
We are Belgians. We play against cheesy armies and we play chocolate armies. So people like us and they just crunch us all the time.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and we are sticking on the wall in the back. So.
Now, in theory, however you look at the layout of the tables, you could be classed as being on the top table. In actual fact, you are on the very, very bottom table, but you could be saying to yourself, well, look, there's no tables ahead of us, so we must be at the top. Is that the way you're looking at it?
No. The other way around.
Fair enough. So, obviously, you're losing. What's going wrong for you?
I think we don't have the, rabbit foot in our pants.
You don't have the luck of the Belgians, no?
No, we don't have the mojo, and the luck is gone. So it was already gone on day 1, I think. So.
How much preparation did you guys do for this event? Well, quite a lot. I would say that each of us are playing a minimum of 1 game a week. So it's about 50 games. Maybe some people coming who have families and kids, maybe those guys, they play a bit less. But let's say that we play around 25 to 50 games, and we meet about every month and a half to discuss things and what we are going to do. So quite a lot of preparation and effort put into coming here. Of course, you travel a lot, so this has to be worth it. It costs a bit of money too. So we invest ourselves as much as we can.
Well, that's good. That seems like the right attitude to have. But of course, you can have all the best attitudes in the world, but if you haven't got the best lists, do you think you've got the best lists?
I don't think so. The RR committee gave the final comp already late, so it was hard to make lists late because of, as Stefan said, we all have a few times, yes, to play and to train, but not all the time because of family and works and all the other things. Yeah. So yes, we did our best, but we are not a top country. So yeah, the lists are maybe not so powerful or not optimal, but that's not the reason. I think that's. Several reasons that make us to lose 5 battles for the moment, but everybody can't win at the same time. So yeah, we are 70, 75, 77, but never above 80. So yeah, the lists are a reason too, but there is a lot of factors. But yeah, it was difficult for us to have the perfect list as the top team, of course.
But what is the perfect list? That's what I want to know. Because if we all had a perfect list, then surely we'd all be winning, or all drawing, I should say. No.
No, not even with a perfect list you can win or lose. It's always the opponent on the other side who has maybe a better strategy. Also, it's a dice game, so if your opponent throws, he hits you, he throws a 6, he kills your bloodthirst or something else, well, you cope with it, but you will lose.
I know very much about having bad dice. That happens all the time.
A perfect list is a list with the less weakness as possible, and we have some weakness in our list comp, and that's the reason of the difference, like I said, between top list and normal lists, like in every tournament. ETC has a high level of playing, so it's when you have a weakness, it's more hard than you have the good list. But yeah,
definitely. So, how many points are you on so far? We've only got one game left, and who have you played against?
We played against Russia, very strong. Played against Croatia. We played against Canada now. We played against Wales. And we played against Australia. Actually, it's a great weekend because we play against guys we never could have seen in a normal tournament environment. So at the other end of the world or something like that. So it was great.
Would you say that the Belgians are serious players of Warhammer, or is it just about the fun?
Well, as I said, we invest ourselves, so there is some kind of seriousness. We do like our chocolate, we do like our beers. This is not something that is only for the Irish or the Scottish or the English or whatever. So we brew a lot. And as we brew, we tend to play a bit less well, that's for sure. And the other thing is that, you were talking about lists and what's the best list. You can have some very good lists, but then it has to match the personality of each player, then etc. etc. This is also a factor which is very important in the way we approach the game. And some countries have a different mind than in Belgium. In Belgium, we are often more fluffy about our play style and having fun, having a beer, having the chocolates in the beer, whatever. So that plays a lot too. And we are happy to be here, and we try to do our best every year.
No, absolutely. Have you found language and different interpretations of rules and playing styles difficult at all?
For the moment, no, hopefully, but it can happen. But we have judged for that. Sometimes, interpretation could be in the balance, but most of the time that's the English language will take first. So if we have the rules in English, we refer to that, and there is no problem. As we are on the bottom tables, there is a really good spirit to play, and people are not aggressive or something like that. That's an advantage to play the bottom. I know, but no, people are here to have good moments, I think so, and don't have problem with rules.
No, that's good. Generally, is Warhammer quite big in your country?
Well, there's a lot of players, but they like to play in their clubs, and we have a smaller pool for choosing the guys who go to the ETC. It's a very small pool, and actually at the end we always are left with nearly the same group. Because there are a lot of guys who fall off, who doesn't want to come, it costs money, the wife is so...
The wives, yeah.
Yeah, wives and kids. So, it's a small pool. It's also a very small country, but with a lot of potential, but then in beer, chocolates and all the rest, but maybe not in Warhammer. But we like it, we play it, and we have very good players, but they are all more local players.
Are you giving chocolate away as your gift to the other team?
Oh no! Actually, at the airport, it's very restricted, and
we give it in form of points. And that makes people happy generally.
We give them the points. I love it. Probably you would win best sports hands down if you just gave them Belgian chocolate every time and just keep ploughing them with it. I would.
With the weather, hot weather, that's really hard to bring chocolate. So, yeah, maybe in France next year, if it's France, I think it's well done for France. But yeah, maybe next year, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll keep it.
I think
Each year we brought, the years before, we brought all the beer sorts we have, local brewers, each year. So in Switzerland, in Germany, and all the years we brought our best beer to the event. So,
being on the bottom tables, do you find that there's more or less rules queries in getting the judges over? Or has there been any of it? You think about the same?
I think it's the same as on a top table. As you said, interpretation of the rules sometimes is a bit quirky, but not that often. But I think we had to call a few times some judges because, we had different point of views in very specific situations. And, I mean, clarity is the best way to keep the game, competitive but friendly. So it's important to refer to a judge, even if they are not always right.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it is hard to work out. Does the magic come before the movement phase? I mean, I would probably get a rules judge over for that too. Sorry, I'm being rude. Final thing, who's going to win?
difficult. I think maybe Poland, something like that, or Russia maybe.
Who do you want to win then?
Germany now. Who do you want to win? Maybe Germany. Yeah.
I don't have a preference actually. It would be nice. I don't know where they stand, but it would be nice for the host country to win. Poland had it last year, so you put some effort, you get some rewards. It would be nice. Just on that matter, I think it would be nice if they would win, but I don't know where they stand.
Yes, I would join his point of view because that could be a good for the host, of course. But yeah, for the final win, I think it will go to Poland. Yeah.
Wow, Poland could be the victors again. You heard it here first. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and feel free to send any chocolate through the post back to England. I'll be very happy. But best of luck, guys.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.